Master of Socotra, and we have Goths versus Poles, game number 1 here. Now, I looked up the history between these two, and they played 3 times in tournaments, and Dark is up 2-1 over Miguel. Miguel winning 3-2 Invisible Cup. I think Dark winning Deep Waters League 2-1, and then there was another match that I don't remember what it was, but Dark won that one as well. And Miguel is coming forward right away with the Goths. Too lame with this villager. He gets instant loom, and this ostrich is going back, which is going to be very annoying for Dark. It's going to go right over to Miguel's villager there, and she can snipe this down. So great stuff there from Miguel. He hasn't taken his elephant yet, though, so Dark can think about stealing that. Dark already has the elephant under his TC. Canadians are mostly just passive-aggressive. I don't know about that. Oh, Dark. He might get blocked a little bit here by Miguel. And Miguel now blocking with the villager. He de-aggroes the elephant, and it goes back. And just to make sure, Miguel even brings the elephant back with his scout, and he's going to save his villager. She's got loom already. Dark can't do anything about that. And here we go. Miguel's going to get this back to his TC perfectly fine. Only 9 seconds of idle TC time with Goths. He'll kill that very quickly, and Miguel's looking to be in a decent position. The problem for him is that his ostrich are all the way out here. So it's not too difficult for Dark to come out and lame those as well, and Dark is still going to get some of the food from these ostrich up on this hill. Probably make a mill up there, or a full work up there. I guess the full work costs a little bit of extra wood, so that might be a big investment. There's the full work, but it does give you pop space, so I guess that's fine. Dark trying to lame some goats. Miguel will have those just fine. Dark is fighting a lion here with an unloomed villager. And Miguel is coming over with his scout. Miguel is now going to try and push the ostrich. Dark will have to send this back and send another villager forward to lame these. But at the end of the day, in terms of Socotra, not too much laming. Just a little bit of annoyance with the scout and a little bit of killage on the ostrich. So he should be fine. Met a guy from Waterloo area last weekend that had exactly the Letterkenny accent. Yep, there are people up there. There are people out there with that accent. All right, villager kind of weak. Miguel's scout has a lot more HP than the scout from Dark, and Dark still doesn't have loom. Oh my goodness, I think you got to get loom here, bro. This is a risk. Like, there's 2 weak villagers. They are healing up because these poles, which is great. It's something, actually, I didn't consider that. I guess poles are really quite good on Socotra, if you think about it. Villagers healing up. Because you have a lot of villager fights early, and now this villa's healed up to the point where it's basically not assailable by that scout. Even with the hill bonus, there's 3 vills there. Miguel is going to wait, and he's going to wait for his villagers to arrive, and still no loom. Still no loom from Dark, so he's going to have to run away from this battle. He should probably queue up loom right now. And Miguel's going to get a villager because of that. There you go. Villager dead. Doubt had a 30 and OKD with Vills as poles. Oh my god. That is sickening. Okay. Miguel walling in the full work, so he can't place farms around it. Lol. But now with loom and with healing villagers, Miguel is going to have to run away. He doesn't quite get that scout. Scout can be useful later on, especially if monks are going to be in play. Or just for scouting on forward buildings as well. Miguel should also probably delete this house foundation. It's 25 wood. You're probably going to get, what, 24 back from that? Goes a long way. Miguel also pulling more vills here. Chasing after that scout. Darksville's healing up. And he'll be fine. You know if Vinch is on vacation? I don't know. I don't know. And did Miguel get the wood back from that? I think he did. I think he deleted that before the scout could kill it. Another full work over here. And going for farms right away. Pole's probably actually really good on Socotra. Winchester's streaming right now. Ah. Ahaha. Let me add that in. Add the chat box in on this one. All right, villagers chasing Miguel back. Stream title is streaming after Dominicana, so I guess he just came back. That's probably good for him that he just came back. I know a lot of flights are being restricted. So it's probably good that he's home safe right now. All right. Dark walling in the gold from Miguel, but he's got gold back here, so he should be fine. And Miguel still hasn't gone for a barracks. So what is the play for him? Okay, there's the barracks. Likely go into militia or men-at-arms, although it's a bit late for that. So maybe he's thinking about archers? There's walls over here from Dark. Still hasn't walled up this area, but he's just trying to keep his full work safe right now. Also trying to keep that gold safe, too. Because the other gold options he has are over here and in the middle, and that's pretty exposed. 23 seconds now until Dark gets to feudal. Here's the wall right there, walling to the TC. All this stuff is going to be super exposed. That full work is really far forward, so it's going to be hard for him to place farms around it. Once he runs out of space here, he's either going to have to drop another full work or just put farms around the TC. I don't know what the correct decision is there. And here are the militia already from Miguel. So he gets there in time for 3 militia and men-at-arms upgrade. Perfect timing there from Miguel. Third one came out just as he hit feudal age, and he's going to follow up with an archer range. No surprise. Militia will be in here on the berries. Dark not able to save or wall that villager in, but he's going to save her perfectly fine. And I wonder if he gets greedy and puts farms on this side. Or if he just keeps placing them around this one. Is map size for 2 people? Yeah, this is the correct map size. Okay, blacksmith now for Miguel. Dark trying to wall up over here. That's never gonna work though against men-at-arms. Yeah. I think like trying to get a couple hits on each of these walls with men-at-arms looping around is extremely ambitious. But he does have an archer, so he's gonna be able to distract these a little bit and hopefully complete the walls over here with the villager. And now he goes for his own blacksmith. Miguel opens skirmisher. So Miguel is going to be able to counter the army from Dark. And Dark is simply going archers right now. So Dark might be in big trouble here. Archers feel better against the men-at-arms. Feel better against the villagers if you're going for counter raids. But this could be a big issue if Miguel is not making any archers of his own. Just skirmishers. He's going to have a really tough time pushing out. He's going to be on full defense mode here for the beginning of the game. Fletching is already in from Miguel. Dark now goes for fletching. This villager, especially Polish villager healing up, is going to last a while against the skirmishers. And he's going to have to try and save this one. I don't know why he's running that way and just didn't make a beeline for the TC. This actually might die because of it. Yeah, this dude's definitely dead. Polish vills? Maybe? No. Even a Polish villager with that automatic healing serum that they have will not be able to save himself. And he has gotten greedy and he has gone for the farm around the full work. Interesting. I guess he filled up all the spaces around here. Miguel not noticing the archers or not paying attention to his army at the moment. So the archers get some free hits on the skirms. Armor is coming in 4 seconds. And Miguel does have 5 skirms. So he's got 3 more following after this one. Chasing that villager, but Dark should be able to save him. And the skirmishers are not meeting up with the army at the front. Miguel having some micro issues here. Keeping his army active, but ooh, in terms of his economy, I mean 16 farms for Miguel. He's got 20 on food right now. And he's pressuring the food economy once again from Dark. Dark is struggling against this from Miguel. And these 2 farms that he greedily put around the full work at the front. I mean, he got the food from them, but now they're going to be cut off. And it's not like he has the wood to drop another full work and more farms behind this. Both players with horse collar. Both players with double bit axe. Miguel is ahead by 1 villager, basically because he killed the one over here, even though he has more LTC time. And he's going to take out the full work. Nice job. Good work from Miguel here. And now he adds archers to complement his army. Really great work here from Miguel. Dark is dropping a market. Thinking about going up to the next stage. He is on stone, so he's getting some gold income from that too. Margugu would lame those 2 farms with vills. That would be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Look, Dark just deletes the farm. And now he buys food, but it's not enough to go up yet. He's still waiting, and Miguel's eco is looking really good here. We're looking at farm counts as Dark goes for another full work here. Dark has 10 farm foundations. These ones are the only ones that are working right now, and we can exclude this one. And then on the other side, for Miguel, I mean, he's got 16, and he's pressuring the gold now. This is great for Miguel. Really great work from him. Dark is now up to the castle age. Miguel should follow soon. If he unqueues those 2 villagers, he can click up right now. But Dark now has a sizable army of skirmishers. So he's got 6 skirms of his own. Miguel with only 2 archers and 6 skirmishers. So Miguel should see this. Maybe hold this hill. Try and delay him a little bit. And make his way up to the castle age. He's done some damage. He's stalled Dark out a little bit. And yeah, he clicks up. Good micro here from Miguel on the hill. Takes out a skirmisher early. Dark pressuring forward. Miguel trying to take out the archer numbers now. Dark without the first armor upgrade on his skirmishers. Doesn't matter so much on the archers, but it certainly does matter on the skirmishers, especially when Miguel has archers mixed in here. Gonna be doing a little bit of extra damage, so he's got to try and get that if he's going to continue into range units. And it's going to be stables for Miguel. Double stable, but Dark can see that. He can see that with his walls, so he's going to be notified. He's going to be aware that Miguel is going into Knights. I just wonder, what is Dark going into? He's got a big food bank because he dropped a bunch of farms around this full work. He's got a lot of wood, a lot of stone in the bank. He's going extra TCs here. It's Bodkin right away, and he's busy microing, basically. And he's done a good job. I mean, he's cleared up a lot of the army from Miguel at the front. But still, Miguel is not keeping up with the range unit production. He's going to keep a few skirmishers coming out, but it's going to be mostly focused on Knights here. And there's nothing from Dark. He's just microing at the front. He's got a lot of res in the bank. Oh my goodness. 860 wood in the bank for Dark. What are you going to do with that? Is he just waiting until the army is cleared up and then he gets some upgrades or makes something? Like, what is the plan here, Dark? It's a siege workshop for Miguel, an immediate night production, and there's no military coming from Dark. It's a castle. It's a castle in the middle with knights on the way from Miguel. Yo, Polo, thank you for the 5 months, dude. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Dave.
All right, does Dark keep going for this with knights coming out? He walls in his villagers. Knights are going to be able to take out that army. I don't think there's any holes here that Miguel can sneak through. And he doesn't have any range units, so I don't think he's going to be able to deny that castle yet. And he cancels his siege workshop foundation, and I think he places it over here and starts pressuring this way. There's a monastery coming out now from Dark. Lost his entire range army. He's going to have to wall up behind here so the knights don't get in. But he's going to have to wall over here too. Going to be very, very difficult for Dark, but if he manages to survive, manages to get his monk numbers up, he could be in a great position with that castle in the middle. Also has 12 villagers queued. So, my man is making babies in the town center right now. He's expecting. He saved all that wood to wall behind his walls. Yeah, he's still saving it. I mean, he could go up to Imp, honestly. He's got the castle up now. If he unqueues some villagers, which he did, he could go up to Imp, but he needs monks. He can't wait that long for Imperial Age. So he's going to invest his gold and invest his food into monks and obuch. And right now he just doesn't have a response to the knights. The knights are in. The knights are raiding. Villagers are going down here. There's a mangonel coming out now. Redemption is not a possibility right now for Dark. So he won't be able to convert this mangonel. And more villagers going down on the gold. Right now he's not taking gold anywhere. He's sending villagers out this way. But the knights are into the wood line, and this is panic time. Luckily, he does have enough wood. It's a quick wall here. He's got enough wood, folks. He's got 1,000 wood in the bank. And it's Miguel's turn to start banking res. Miguel with knights on the side. Some knights over here not attacking yet. Obo coming out to try and snipe that mangonel. The knights will push them away a little bit. More knights are in. Okay, these knights are weak. So I don't know if Miguel wants to delete these. He does not. Doesn't delete them. He lets him get 2 knights with those monks. And Dark can heal these up. But Miguel is now looking for the monks. The monks will hop into the TC. And the mangonel will start hitting that wood line. It is just problem after problem here for Dark. And he can't even spend his res. Like, he's got so much res, but he can't spend it on anything but quick walling with houses. Another villager goes down. Eco KD 10-0 for Miguel. Soon to be 11-0 here. Obuk coming out for the mangonel. They're too close now. Miguel can't attack ground. He's going to kill some of the villagers and wipe up the Obuk with the knights. Bringing his own knights over here, too. 1 monk goes down. Remember, these knights are weak. They haven't had a chance to get healed up yet. But more monks on the way, so more knights being converted. And now the knight advantage is for Dark, and he's got more monks on the way. He's taking res under this castle here. Miguel is on stone, so he's thinking about a castle of his own. He's also gone for a second TC on this side and has more scorpions queued here. So he was expecting the Obuk. What he got was his own converted knights coming over, so he's got to keep hiding those scorpions inside. Sell the wood! Go up to imps! Do something! Sell the wood! We've got a special on wood here in Dark's economy. See? It's on sale. 45 gold. It's a great price. And look at his res now that he sold that. He's going to click up. He's going to click up. He's going to have access to Trebs. Miguel will be going for a castle, and this game could swing here, folks. Even with the villager count so far in Miguel's advantage, with an Eco KD of 12-0 and all the stuff we saw earlier, this game could swing. And I think it's swinging because Miguel let Dark get so many conversions on the Knights. It was a bit sloppy, to be honest. Okay. On the way to him. Miguel banking res too. He's making a safer castle back here, but that can be ranged from a trebuchet from like right here. Knights over on this side guarding the 2 relics. Dark should probably think about going out and grabbing those. Dark is on more stone, and remember, when you mine stone with poles, you get gold too. So this is good from him. And now Miguel is shifting over to this side. And he's got a lot of scorpions, but scorpions won't be much help against the trebs from Dark. Miguel needs to click up like now. He's going to sell some of his stone for gold. He'd love to sell wood too, but the price isn't that great. Bringing in some relics now to get some extra gold income. And indeed, he is on the way up. He's a minute and a half behind though. Question is, what army does Dark make an imp? I think our army, Dark prioritizes Trebs right away. He's got 7 monks, so he should be able to defend them. And then you go into Obuk, I think. Because you have the castles anyway. He's going to make a second castle up here. Oh, that might be taken out. Oh, Miguel couldn't range it. Oh, no. He could have maybe taken that foundation down, but it was not to be. Yeah, I think Dark's in the superior position now. There's another barracks there for Miguel. If Dark takes out this castle, Miguel is dead. Dead. So Miguel needs to save that. And he doesn't have any stone in the bank. So that is an issue. Also, this is going to be ranging that stone. Is there any stone on this side? No. Dark just needs to wall up here, keep his eco safe. He doesn't want the knights coming in, and focus all of Miguel's attention on this side. Immediately 2 trebs. But 2 trebs from the same castle. Wait a second. You need a treb from here. There you go. So it's going to be 3 trebs in production. This is unfortunate for Miguel. He got himself in a great position. But Dark's going to beat him here. The colors are mixed up. What do you mean the colors are mixed up? Bottom right, capture age overlay. It should be fine. Never mind, I'm blind. Okay. Alright, Knight's coming over for the Scorpions. He's going to be pushed away from that, but the castle will go down for Miguel here. Only 4 villagers repairing. He goes for a treb. There's a 3rd treb on the way. Lots of monks here converting. Guarding each other, healing each other. 1 monk doesn't even go down. Castle will fall. TC will follow shortly after. Longsword in production from Miguel. He's pop capped now at 90. 74 villagers against 51. All the Scorpions go down. All the Knights go down. And another castle will shortly be on the way, I think. And now it's only 1 TC for Miguel, and he's cut off from all this farming eco too. Great turnaround here from Dark. And a little demoralizing if you're Miguel, I think, in this situation. Felt like you were ahead by a lot, and then it just swung. Completely swung. Okay, trebs are coming in. Miguel's got long swords, so he's going to try and deal with this. He's got 15 in the queue. He is producing like a madman right now. He's taking a fight. Hoping he can wipe up all this stuff. Farming out here. And he has cleared up quite a bit. Obuk feel pretty good here against the two-handed swordsman, but the numbers here for Miguel are kind of insane. He's still got the production. He's not on gold with anything, but if he manages to take out these trebs, take out the army, he does have a chance. Didn't manage to get 1 treb out, though, from his castle. So he doesn't really have a way to take this castle down. And Dark is still on stone. So Dark thinking about another forward castle. If he gets one right here, cutting off all this farming eco could be really brutal for Miguel. Miguel's going for another town center over here. He's replaced his second TC with a mill on this side. And he's pushing over here with a ram. So we'll check back up on that in 50 minutes. If this game is still going by then. Villager count now only 10 ahead for Miguel. And selling wood for gold. Doesn't have any access to gold because Dark lamed this early. Dark now going into Arbalest. Miguel is on the clock here. He needs to make something happen really quickly. And Dark almost has enough stone for another castle. And now the farming eco from Miguel is getting raided over here. I think he looked hopeful there for a second with that big clear up, but he can never push these castle positions without stone. And he can never hope to just spam and outproduce without gold. Crazy, man. Crazy turnaround here. Miguel calls the GG. Well played, Dark. Damn, dude. It was looking so bad there. Miguel was up 12-0 in Eco KD with a similar castle each time. And a similar Imperial age time. But Dark just had the positioning, right? Why can't he take the other gold? Which gold are you talking about? There was this one, which is impossible. This one, which is impossible. And this one, which Dark had control over. Had villagers there already and had a castle within range too, so. Not really a possibility, right? Maybe he could have taken this one. Sneakily. Great stuff from Dark. Really, really great stuff. KD in favor of Dark. Economy in favor of Miguel for wood and food. Golden Stone, though, for Dark. He got that middle map control. Middle map control matters so much on Socotra. I really think it comes down to Miguel not keeping his knights in a good position, right? He got them too deep into the eco from Dark, and then he didn't delete them when they were being converted, which means he's just giving Dark army. 26 seconds of TC idle time? Really? Oh my god. On Socotra with 40 minutes and 27 seconds into the game, my man has 26 seconds of idle TC time. Granted, he was playing 1 TC, but that's actually pretty insane. Wow. That's sick. He's a good player. He's a really, really good player. And remember, I was talking about the matchup between these two guys. And Dark has won 2 sets and Miguel has won 1. And I think they've all gone to the deciding game, if I remember correctly. So these two guys are really, really close in skill level. Miguel's obviously been around a lot longer than Dark has. But still, great matchup. Now we wait for the next game. If you queue 12 villas, you don't have to do it often. True. True. Okay, game number 2. Where are you? Dark is on a great trajectory. Yep. He's gotten better ever since DE came out, right? Song, thank you for the raid. I hope you did well in your Master of Socotra set. I saw you guys were playing, you and Draken. I hope you did well, man. Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a good stream as well. Dark is just 16 or something, right? I think he's like 18 now. The thing with Age of Empires is we find a young player and we find him and we're like, oh, he's good and he's 15. And then he remains 15 for like the next 5 years. Like Leary was 16 for so long, man. So long. And I think he's 20 now or something. He's still 16? Okay. Rex are live. These are live. That's why we're waiting for game 2. And there we go. And it's going to be Bulgarians against Mayans here. Larry isn't 14? No, he's not 14. He's not 14. Thank you again, Song. Thanks, man. All right, Miguel against Dark. Bulgarians against Mayans. And right away, Dark comes with the Eagle. And you can see the advantage in going for a Mesosiv immediately. Your Eagle will win the battle against the Scout in Dark Age. 1v1, and it's easier to lame with it too, and you can heal it up inside the TC. And the elephant is coming back. Miguel is trying to block this. The elephant got de-aggroed earlier, but he won't succeed, and he will lose a little bit of HP as well. So Dark will manage to get this elephant back in time. Chap, thank you for the 5 months, dude. I really appreciate it. And he also has an HP advantage over the Scout for Miguel, so really not the greatest from Miguel here. He's going to be -1 elephant, minus HP. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for our Brazilian friend here. Dark will send a villager out immediately and come try and lame these zebra. They're really close to Miguel's TC, which is great for him. It's easier for him to push them in, and I think he should focus all of his attention right now in pushing in as many as he can. This zebra is kind of trolling him a little bit, which is unfortunate. No, get him away. Get him away. Get him to your TC. Go, zebra. Run. Oh, no. Fucking wildlife. Am I right? You can't run. Like, come on. Don't you want to go home? God, the zebra showing its true colors. There are more zebra out here, which are the zebra for Dark. And Miguel's actually looking for it. And, oh, we have a showdown. Villager v. Villager, but the villager from Dark will get that elephant first. Miguel not able to bring that in. And Miguel, does he see the zebra from Dark? He sees him being pushed in. And it's the one place he hasn't scouted in the middle here. This is super unfortunate. But now Miguel is going forward. And he's going to try and wall these berries in. It's a very common tactic on Socotra, walling in the berries, walling in all the food sources. Going to be a bit hard for Dark to get back here because it's at the back of Miguel's base. Food is a huge issue on Socotra. Once you run out of the hunt, like the elephant, usually the zebra are lamed. So you basically only have your goats, your elephant, the scraps left from the lamed wildlife, and then your berries a lot of the times are walled in. So it's hard to get that income, and you have to be investing into militia a lot of the time, or men-at-arms, which costs food. So very difficult. Is it GG already? Not yet. I mean, Miguel's gone for a mill. There's still a lot of food left on these zebra. He's gonna get them in. And remember, Bulgarians are pretty good men-at-arms rush civ. On this side, Miguel's forward villager has been spotted. She's successfully walled in most of this. There's still an area here for Dark to access. And Miguel's trying to wall her in to save her, but the eagle will be there to block. At least it's a little bit of idle TC time here from Dark. Come on, Miguel. That was never going to happen. Not against two vills and an eagle. Isn't Lithuanians good here? Yeah, Lithuanians has been picked. They were picked by Miguel. Is a good civ on Socotra. And now he comes over. He's going to be spending some villager time killing these walls. Actually goes for a mill there, so he's going to have to commit to killing 3 palisade walls here. Remember, Mayans also a little bit of extra food they get from every single goat, elephant, etc., etc. Resources last longer, so laming with them feels even better than it would with a normal civ. And look at the food that Dark has. A lot of food in the bank, and he just got access to the berries. This is going to be a very annoying palisade wall to take out. It's what, 30 hits from a villager to take out that palisade wall? Interesting play would be Tatars with their sheep bonus. Yeah, maybe. There's also a lot of hills you can play around. I think Tatars are a little bit too slow in the early game, though. And Miguel already going on to stone here. Okay. He's on the way to the feudal age. I would expect a barracks pretty soon. His berries have not been walled in, so he will have access to that without any villager idle time. Idle TC time, 6 seconds for both, so Dark is basically just straight up ahead by a villager. Because Miguel lost one. Can you please lower the chat a bit in the overlay? Bop. Is that fine? He is up 2 vills because of Mayans. Good. Good. It was a test, Alex. That was a test. And you passed. No one else passed. No one else passed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Well done. That's the perfect way to play off when you miss something as a caster and chat points it out. It's like, this was a test. All right, it's a tower immediately from Miguel. So maybe think about some sort of Krepos play. Wants to secure his stone right away. Has not gone for a barracks, folks. Has not gone for anything. And it's double archery range play from Dark. This could be really bad for Miguel. Also hasn't finished the wall over here. Yo, Lithium, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. Extra eagle being added in here. Archery range production. Ooh, Miguel needs to wall around that tower a little bit. He can't even let the archers sit under this. He can't. He can't. And this is exactly what Dark wants to do. Although I think this is a little bit ambitious from Dark. Just sending one archer forward. Also, the eagles without upgrades. The villagers can take care of those just fine. Dark is going to see that Miguel is on stone. Miguel still hasn't walled this over here. What, like, and now he's going for a tower on the gold. Okay, so it's just pure tower defense. Socotra TD, and the eagles are taking damage. All right. Pure tower defense from Miguel. Drops some farms. Still no production building. Dave could have become a math teacher, easily got the jokes down. I don't know. Jokes, math, that doesn't add up. Lame? Yeah. Definitely lame. All right, Archer's going through. Needs a house. Needs a house. You got to garrison the TC. You can't let him run right through there. And Dark now seems a little bit confused. Like, what do I do here? But he's decided to cut Archer production. Miguel has somewhat countered this with just no military at all. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Miguel go onto the market soon and just simply buy his way up to Castle Age. These archers are sitting in a really nice spot, though, because he needs food income. And these two farms are going to be denied. This is not even complete for Miguel. But the way that many high-level games go, Dark will see the walls for Miguel, right? He'll see them, and it'll be like, oh, man, tower over... Oh, this guy is fully walled. He's fully walled. There is no possible way I can break in here. I would need a crack team of experts to break into this vault. And Miguel is thinking, surely the wood line goes here. Even though it looks open, surely it goes there. And both players under the same illusion, so Dark will never go in. Dark will, however, sit under this tower. Miguel's going to have to attack with the villagers and then hop in the tower. And Dark's archers were a little bit weak from the TC. So that's going to help Miguel out a little bit. Archers going down. No villagers yet. Good micro for Miguel so far. To save these vills and ring around the rosy. Dark will make his way around the tower and then run away. He can't run from this tower now. He has to just keep running around. Because that's what happens. Dude, he got the collat. He got the collat hit on the archers. It hit one, went right through, and hit the other. Perfect. All right, big market race here now, and Miguel's going to be up a little bit earlier. Idle TC time, more for Dark, and Miguel's up to the Castle Age. I mean, like, Socotra, no military, no villager fights whatsoever, and my man is up to the Castle Age first with a comparable amount of villagers. Great stuff there for Miguel. Good timing on everything, too. He got the tower up here first, secure his stone. And then he walled off here, got the tower up here. Dark, maybe a little bit aggressive with the first archer and eagles, but still, great stuff. So, Dark is now on stone as well. And that might mean Dark is thinking about a castle, but he's only on stone with 2 villagers. And now Miguel is going forward with a tower, but archers are coming out from Dark. So I think this tower, a little bit ambitious. With 8 villagers, it should go up. Dark could always make a counter tower right here with some vills. Eagles were healing, by the way. Eagles were healing in the town center. The tower will go up. Will it stay up? Is another question. And Dark has not gone for a counter tower. He's come out here with vills to fight this. Interesting. And another tower over here from Miguel. And Dark is going to have to respond to this tower, but he can't respond to this tower until this tower is out of the way. He's sending more villagers forward to fight. It feels like just a tower right here would have accomplished the exact same thing, but Dark is committing. And now Miguel has another tower to hide in. And it's a full-on villager fight, but it's on the way to Castle Age instead of Dark Age. Usually we see this super early in the game. Dark is getting very aggressive here. Miguel with some weak villagers. He's trying to repair the tower. Needs to garrison the weak ones in there, but it doesn't have enough HP yet. And there's the castle for Dark. He bought himself a castle.
Fuck you all. Your lives are so sad. I get a charity tax break.
And Miguel has 384 stone. Yes, thank you, Ope. Thank you, brother, for the resubscription. I appreciate it a lot. Dark does not appreciate losing this many vills, and Miguel will get away with a lot of weak ones, but Dark will have a castle here. And Mayans with a castle is nothing to laugh at. Miguel will have enough for a Krepos pretty soon. A Krepos over here would actually feel decent. Although there is gold for Dark to take on this side. And there's the Krepos right there. No, he replaces it. Maybe right here. Oh my god. Okay. My man wants to nestle this in here. It fits like a Tetris piece. Boom Tetris for Miguel. Right in between the tree, the two houses, the gold, the palisade. It just slots right in there. It's perfect. And it's going to be able to range this gold eventually if he gets the range upgrades. But it will not be there to defend his own base. He does have some towers, but still. It can be a bit rough for him with plumed archers on the field. And there goes another villager for Miguel. He can maybe hop in here too? I don't know. God, more villagers going down for Miguel. He lost 3 trying to get that Krepos up. He's going to take this gold, but this is a good position here for the Brazilians. Still open on this side. He is not going to... Is Dark going to click through here? That's the question. Because if he clicks through, he goes through this side. But if he scouts this way with the eagle, he'll know about the gap. Or does he just assume it's fully walled? I think he assumes it's fully walled. No? He knows. He's a knower. Or maybe he assumes it's walled here. Coming over here with the plumed archers. Nothing doing over there. And Miguel needs to wall right here, right now. Gonna wall back here. I don't know if he has enough villagers to really stop all these plumes if they go through. Conix now out from Miguel. Second town center over here from Dark. With a university in the back. And he's looping around this way. The tower will push the plumes a little bit, but maybe he notices the opening. He's a knower. No, dude, this is such a pro player move right here. I've seen this so many times. I don't even get mad at it anymore. I don't get mad at it. You know there's a hole. I mean, he's killing villagers here, so it's good anyway. You know there's a hole, right? But you just assume that there isn't. Eagle going down on that side. Plume still being attacked by this tower. Conix are in here looking for damage, and the quick walls need to come in from Dark. There is a hole back there, but he should be able to plug that on demand. And now the Conix are still looking for villager picks. There's a weak vill here, Miguel. He'll get one. And oh, that's a Krepos in a great position, but there's a lot of plumed archers here. And Miguel doesn't even have the first armor upgrade. He's hoping that he can stall out these plumes long enough for the Krepos to go up. He's got the dismounted Conix too. So every Conix that goes down, there's dismounted ones there too. But I think Dark should just ignore the Conix, go over and kill these villagers, and I think Miguel calls the GG here. Because there's no way that this Krepos will go up. Great stuff there from Dark. I think a little ambitious from Miguel to go for the Krepos there. Maybe a Krepos here would have been better, I think. He thought he was super far behind, farther behind, I think, than he actually was. So he went for a super aggressive one there. I think a Krepos here goes up barely, but I think it does. Great stuff from Dark. Miguel's going to have to pull something out of the hat here. Greetings, people of the Dayverse. Greetings. Welcome. Enjoy your stay. KD in favor of Miguel because of all the archers he killed earlier, but better economy for Dark. Miguel, I mean, it started off super rough for him, right? He lost the elephant to the lame. He lost HP on his scout. Lost his zebra over here. He did lame the berries, but then he lost his villager there. I think the tower defense into Krepos play was only because he got lamed so bad at the beginning. And he had such a rough start. He just figured, I need to risk it for the biscuit. And instead, he got a Trisket. So, that's not the ideal outcome for him, for sure. Didn't you favor Miguel's draft? Yeah, I did. I did. Draft is not everything, though. Loss for Bulgarians, win for the Mayans. Now, Poles are gone, Mayans are gone. Aztecs will probably be the pick here for Dark. And it'll probably be... If he's going Aztecs, what do you do as Miguel? Saracens? I was thinking Saracens too. I was thinking that as well. Inca? Miguel didn't want to get douched. Yeah. Persians are also very good on this if you play standard, though. They're just a solid civ. They get the extra resources at the beginning, which helps. And another game. I don't understand the Chinese pick. Well, you start with extra villagers, which is great on basically any map. There we go. Little bit into the game here, and it's Aztecs against Incas. And it looks like Dark sent a villager forward right away, and it got killed by the eagle. So that's a great pick there from Miguel. Or, so, yeah, as he was coming back, too. I got the bases messed up there for a little bit, but it looks like as the villager was coming back, Miguel managed to kill it. Miguel's also managed to lame all of these zebra over here. Elephant comes in for Miguel, so that will not be lamed by Dark. And now Dark sending another villager forward. Eagle HP is almost the same, but Miguel has a little bit less. Okay, a lot less now. And Miguel's sending two vills out to try and kill this villager from Dark. Also wants to keep that eagle alive so he can block this vill as it attempts to go back. Dark will fully commit onto killing the zebra here.
Sheesh.
He wants to have his eagle alive for sure. Yo, Ernest, thank you for the prime, dude. Thank you. And thank you for all the follows, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Means a lot. All right, eagle goes down. Ooh, this could be another villager death for Dark. Miguel needs to get the eagle over here. This eagle is like, what, 3 hits away from death? So he can block this villager. And there we go. Another villager goes down. So 2 villagers killed there from Miguel. One villager lost from him? Ah, I suppose it was this one. Forward. Awesome distraction from all the madness in EU. Keep up the nice work. Yeah, man. Yeah. Does anyone else have like a general impending sense of doom? Like not overreacting or anything, like just in the background a little bit. Like, you know, it's not like immediate. It's just like a general itch in the back, you know? Now we know, well, it's not obviously the same level, but a lot of our parents had to grow up with that their entire life, you know? So you gotta respect. Gotta respect a little bit. Okay. Mill there from Dark. He's behind by 2 villagers currently. And Miguel is healing up his eagle. And he's sending all of his villagers to take this hunt right away. Wants to get as much food as possible before it rots. Man, how much different would Socotra... Imagine Socotra for AoE 4. You kill all the hunt and the people are just like, meh. We'll let it sit in the sun for a little bit, I guess. I'll come back and take it later. Dry aged antelope. Yeah, that's not really how dry aging works. I think you'd just have moldy antelope, very maggoty antelope. I think. Also, there's zebra, so there'd be a lot more colors than black and white on this thing. That's all I'm saying. I often get owned. I haven't seen anyone write pwned in so long, Rufus. So thank you for that. I haven't seen that in like 8 years. Thank you for bringing me back to my childhood. I often get owned when my enemy goes men-at-arms. Should I do men-at-arm myself when I see my enemy going for it, or continue my scrush, archer, rush, and quick wall? What map are you talking about? Scouts probably aren't the greatest on Socotra, right? So you probably shouldn't be doing that anyway. 8 years ago was not your childhood anymore. Shut up, Sci-Fly. Shut up. I'm pretty sure I knew you like 8 years ago almost. Oh, jeez. Arabia? I'm not the guy to ask for advice on Arabia, Rufus. I don't play the map really. I don't really enjoy it that much. And high-level play is completely different. Analyzing high-level play is completely different from... you know, standard games. All right, so Miguel's on the way to the feudal age. He's sending a villager forward. Dark has walled up a little bit, gone for some extra farms. His berries are super exposed, so needs to be worried about that. And Miguel is also on stone, so maybe thinking about, yeah, walling in this stone at the front and then tower rushing. And he knows the other stone is over here. So Dark is going to have access to one tower in defense. And that's it. He's going to have to put it in a really great spot, because he's not going to have any stone income to make more. I hate when people go for my exposed berries. Well, maybe you shouldn't be exposing your berries to people. You ever thought about that, Marks? And here comes 6 villagers. Forward. Bet your ass there's going to be a tower. And this is like... You might think, why tower there? It doesn't range anything. No. This is like the stepping stone to a bigger, grander Inca tower rush, right? You make the first tower here, you make the second tower near the berries, and then you continue on this way, start cutting off the farms, and then maybe go this way. And every time he comes out to try and villager rush, like so, you have a tower rush or a tower behind to push the villagers away. This is great for Miguel. Do you see that? Are you getting this? Apparently the tower doesn't see it because they can't hit the goddamn villager. I mean, he's at 3 HP, and we had 17,000 arrows firing from that tower, and we couldn't land a single shot, but it was a great quick wall from Miguel, and he cancels this foundation, actually goes for a tower foundation near the mill, which will also range some farming territory on this side. Every man has a right to expose his berries. Yeah, that sounds like something you would say to the cops. You could try that in court. Yeah, there were stormtroopers in that tower for sure. All right, feudal age on the way here from Dark. He's still a minute away before he can even make a counter tower. And he's got all the, at least he's positioned his farms at the back here, but his tower is going to cut off 2 more farms, if not 3 here. And cutting off farms when your opponent is late to feudal age is really good. T90 nickname was Dingleberries? No. All right, let's look at the eco from Miguel. Ooh, so it's not bare bones eco. He's actually going to have a decent eco behind this. Lots of farms here. 8 farms, decent food eco. He's still on the berries. All the pressure coming this way, and Dark is going for a market, and Dark is just going FC. Tower here will cut off the remainder of the farms, and Dark will be forced to place a tower, but he's gonna have to buy food and idle his TC. But if he wants to buy food, he's gonna have to sell stone, which means he can't make a counter tower. Oh god. Oh my goodness. What is the play here? Is it just Aztec monk siege desperation mode? All his farms are going to be cut off. He has no stone for a counter tower. He's going to have to delete all of this stuff. There's going to be a tower over here, likely. Miguel can afford it soon with Incas. Put a tower here. There's not, and here, yeah, this is the only response you can have. Oh my god! Dark walling in the villagers, and once again, the towers cannot connect with the villas, but still, there's a tower back here for Miguel. I mean, he's got fletching. He's gonna start ripping this stuff. The villager defense here from Dark is gonna come in, but there's another tower on this side from Miguel. Miguel will lose a lot of villagers in this situation, but so will Dark. And this is a lot of villager idle time, too. Miguel can just run under the TC this way. I don't know why is he trying to come back this way? Just go under this way. There's no vills left there. Dark now coming in over here. He's walling off the tower hop potential. Tower's still pushing, and Dark needs to go for a siege workshop to push all of these towers back. Miguel walling in the towers, which is great. Prevents the villager rush. Also stalls out rams from killing them for a little while. And there's the market from Miguel. All he wants to use that villager. Siege workshop. Look at how weak these builds are. Desperation siege workshop. He's cut off from the gold here until he can wipe up this tower. So this is probably the priority for him right now. And now Miguel... Is that... Yeah, that's his house. Now Miguel has learned his lesson. He's going to house wall there, and he's going to get a tower down, which will cut off this farm over here. Also, start ranging the villagers on the wood line. Remember, they're weak. So Dark has to make a decision. Do I go for the gold first? Do I go for this tower first? I think you go for the gold one. And yeah, he's just going to reposition a lumber camp on this side. Miguel's still not going to be able to click up to the castle age anytime soon. But he's in a great position. What happened to the walls here for Miguel? I thought he was going to wall this tower in. That's a good house right there. Prevents Dark from trapping the villagers once again. And Dark has decided to go for this tower with the mangonel. And Miguel did not wall this one in either. Granted, there were two houses there. So Dark could simply delete those. But still, walling them in would feel nice. Why don't pros do it more often? Well, I mean, have you ever been in a tower rush situation? I assume you have. Things get a little bit hectic, you know? Can't always think of every situation. Miguel was sending more villagers forward. He's going to send them back, and he's probably going to buy his way up to Castle Age here. And now Dark's back on gold. Dark is housed at 30 pop, though. He had to delete that house to bring his villagers back, and that was an issue for him. And Miguel clicks up 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Looks like a failed tower rush, but plus 10 vills. If you're plus 10 villagers, is it a failed tower rush? That's my question. I don't think so. You don't always have to GG with the tower rush. You gain yourself an advantage. And then you go into something else. And right now he's going into barracks. So he's going to start queuing up eagles. It's not plus 10. It's about 4 to 5. Yeah, but I'm responding to the question or the statement in the chat. I'm not counting. I like this micro from Dark. He's attack rounding, moving forward, waiting for the cooldown to expire, and then attack rounding again, which means that he can get across the map in a decent amount of time. He's going to run into problems against the Eagles. I think Miguel needs to make sure that he doesn't get attack rounded here as this Eagle comes out to kill the Mangonels. Now there's eagles coming. From Dark as well. Sloppy from Miguel, I think, to lose that villager there. Good attack round there from Dark, though. Another barracks coming up here. Miguel is 30 seconds away from the castle age. Is potential here. It was a great defense there from Dark, especially walling in those villagers and killing them. Kept him in the game. Wonder if there's a chance for him to come back. This is cheeky. This is really cheeky. To wall in the mangonels like this. There is a house there. So he's going to have to figure that out. But Miguel would have to delete the house, I guess, to get access to that. Eagle's now coming out this side for Miguel. Eagle going down there for Dark. Miguel does have the armor upgrade for his villagers. Not going to help against a pile of rocks, though, flying through the air. And the mangonel is walled in. It's a mobile mangonel turret there. Or, I don't know. It's a turret. Okay, eagle number. Still no armor there for Dark. And the upgrade is on the way for Miguel. And Miguel simply deletes the house. And Miguel can't get in. Dark replaced the walls. Still, that mangonel can't attack these eagles because they're at minimum range. So theoretically, Miguel could keep fighting in that area. Villager goes down. Dark is now 3 vills ahead of Miguel. Villager slowly expanding this wall. This is so cute. Miguel needs to stop losing vills here, but this is so cute from Dark. Okay, Eagle Warrior against Eagle Scout. Still no armor upgrade for Dark, but he does have superior numbers forward. And Miguel now going after vills. Miguel is so indecisive here. So indecisive. Goes for another barracks. TC will fall. I think this eagle can range that mangonel through the gap here, through the little corner. But there's nothing really for that to range. And now Eagle Warrior with forging on the way with the first armor upgrade against Eagle Scout. Should win this fight, but there's a lot of Eagle Scouts here for Dark. Yeah, now Miguel has to run back once again. Just build up, build up. Take a good fight. Take a big fight. Kill this fucking mangonel. No TC play? Yep. They had a bare bones economy there for Dark at the beginning. Now we got a bare bones economy here for Miguel. And the production here from Dark is pretty insane. Aztecs, man. Never underestimate them. He's got 15 on farms. Miguel, 11 farms, but 3 of those he can't take. And still some gold left for Dark. So Dark can continue producing eagles. And now he's getting squires, getting the infantry armor upgrade. 14 eagle scouts for him. 12 eagle warriors for Miguel. Second armor upgrade on the way. He's got forging as well. First armor upgrade only now getting research from Dark. This mangonel emplacement is just ridiculous, honestly. Okay, Miguel needs to take a big fight. Needs to take a big fight. 22 Eagle Scouts for Dark. 16 Eagle Warriors for Miguel. He's got the +2 now. He's got the +2. Can he win this fight? I think he can if he takes a good position on the hill. Oh, God. 27 now for Dark. This is getting really tense for Miguel. If he loses this, he's out. Both players pop cap now. One player housed at 60, one player at 70. Miguel sorts that out. And Miguel is going to take the fight under the TC. But he does have the superior upgrades. He's got +2 on there. Fletching is not in for that TC, and not many villagers garrison. Dark is now garrisoning some more. Miguel is winning the fight on the left side, but on the right side, the superior numbers for Dark are coming into play. Miguel falls back to the hill now. There's a lot of weak eagles there for Dark. And Miguel has reinforcements, so Miguel will win this battle up on the hill, but Dark simply retreats back to his TC. Mangonel still firing, and still no TC for Miguel. 12 eagles for Miguel. 14 eagles for Dark. Dark is running out of gold. If Miguel can keep this up until Dark runs out of gold here, this is going to be really nice. And Miguel can see if Dark's going to expand on this side. He can see the golds over here. If Miguel can just keep producing on this eco, keep producing eagles until Dark runs out of gold, you have a serious chance. $20 eagles for Miguel, 21 Eagle Scouts for Dark. So Miguel is pulling in front. And no villagers being queued here from Dark. He's now selling food for gold. He knows what's happening. And now he's deleting this and going out to the gold. Miguel should maybe think about pressuring this area. And if he does go out to pressure this area, does Dark go for a counterattack here? Because Miguel's eco is completely open. Yeah, advantage in the idle TC time there for Miguel. That's a good point. Because he has no TC. All right, takes the fight under the TC. Remember, TC no fletching. TC is no fletching, and these are +2. I think Miguel wins this. Oh, dude, this is so close. Eagle Warrior and Eagle Scout, not the biggest difference when they're fighting 1v1, but Miguel does have the superior upgrades. He judged it correctly, has the +2 armor, so the TC's not doing that much. And now Miguel is sending Eagles over here, and is Dark going to be able to wall in time? There's a hole there. There's a hole there. Dark, can you get it? He does. There's another hole, but the Eagles are pushing in from this side. Eagles still under the TC there from Miguel. A no TC play from the Brazilian after a tower rush at the beginning. And Dark has 1 eagle in the queue. He has 1 eagle in the queue, and he's going to start losing villagers. He can't farm around the TC for now. Eagles are still hanging around in that position. The wall is going down, so he's going to need to quick wall behind this. This is super frantic, and he does get the quick wall down in time. He's still playing. He's still trying to win this. Economy is all over the place. He has the villager advantage because Miguel has no TC. And the Mangonel is still here. Actually insane. Does he wall behind this one too? Miguel's about to be in. The villagers can't even take gold efficiently. He does! It seems like it's only a matter of time. Surely, though. Barracks now being taken down from Miguel. 24 eagles on the field. Yo, Grath, thank you for the raid, dude. I hope you had a good stream, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this. TC is full up on Bills. Idling like crazy. Eagles trying to get in this way. This wall's about to go down. It's not being repaired. This one right here is. And Dark still hangs on. And Dark clears up Eagles back here. What? Why is he still hanging on? I guess he knows that Miguel has no TC. And Miguel is not even taking gold. He's got so much idle villagers back here. Second Siege Workshop? You're not even you already have one, bro. Yo, Atomic Sausage, thank you for the gift sub to Grath. And he realizes he has one as soon as he queues up a Mangonel. I think he forgot that he had a Siege Workshop. Very stressful indeed. Yeah, he's even repairing with 4 villagers there. Barracks now going down. Wood eco looking terrible. Gold eco looking terrible. Food eco looking terrible. 30 eagles now for Miguel. He can dive the TC pretty soon. He just dive it and take it out pretty soon. Another lumber camp back here for Dark. He's going to continue to play on. He's hoping he gets some really good attack rounds here on the Eagles. Still repairing around this gold. He does get a great attack round. No, Miguel. No. Okay, he runs away. Good. And he might be able to snipe this Mangonel too. Good dodges there on the attack round from Dark. Good dodge there. Snipes the Mangonel, and we are going to another game in this series. I don't think there's a way that Dark holds against this. He's held so far, but he's only got 2 eagles in the queue. TC is completely idle, and Dark says, GG, well played. Well played indeed from both players. Great recovery there from Dark to make it to the castle age so quickly and defend against his tower rush, trap those villagers in and kill a bunch of them. But great recovery also from Miguel after he lost his TC. Really good stuff there. Fantastic. Mangonel died? Oh, that's why he resigned. The Mangonel died. This was so clever, wasn't it? It was so clever to wall that in. What a nerd, this Dark guy. What a nerd. All right, KD in favor of Miguel. Economy. Wooden food in favor of Dark. Golden stone, though, once again, we see it. Less villagers, more golden stone collected. Pulling through. This is a crazy map, right? All right, so Dark has 2 games, and Miguel has 1 now. We look at the civs. What do they have remaining? We have Incas getting a win. Aztecs losing. That was Dark's first pick. And now we look at the remaining civs. We have Chinese, Lithuanians, and Saracens against Byzantines, Bohemians, and Teutons. Who is Dark? He's a young Russian player. He's been climbing up the standings for like the last 2 years. He was around before DE came out, but DE is where he really started climbing. Is that the picture from Red Bull 105? Yep. This is the monk converting turtle ships picture. Dark is Spring TV? No. Dark is not Spring TV. Spring wishes he was Dark. You know why he isn't part of Sal's anymore? No. I don't know. Spring belongs to a clan called Dark. Yes. So that's probably why you're a little confused there. Yeah, he's been in a few tournaments. I think his highest placement was like a top 16 in something. All right, here we go. Miguel playing as the Chinese and Dark playing as the Bohemians. Now, Miguel wants to get this food in immediately as the Chinese and start his villager production. He starts with more vills, so he's up by... Is it like 1.5 now? Probably like 1.5 villagers. 1 3/4 maybe. I don't know. We'll do the math later. And he already has Loom, of course, so it's going to be up by a little bit more when Dark needs to click Loom. Bring in the elephant, so that didn't get lamed right away. Dark already has his elephant in there, and Dark is immediately pushing as many ostrich as he can towards the town center because Miguel can come forward with a villager and lame them here. So he'd much rather have them rotting under his TC than rotting out here. At least there's shade here, you know. I don't know how this Civ matchup is going to play out. I've seen Bohemians go for Omega Monks before on this. I haven't really seen Chinese that often, so I don't know. Viper is Doubt's alter ego. Oof. I don't know. I mean, Doubt's ego is big enough to have alternative forms. I don't know if it would be a Norwegian, though. Right, there's the final ostrich. So no laming here on the ostrich from either player. And the berries are pretty close to the TCs, so maybe no laming there either. Let's look at the positioning on the resources here. Miguel will probably go out to this gold to take it. It's a little far forward, though, all of his golds and stones. He's got this annoying hill in front of his base, too. Meanwhile, Dark, very fortunate to have a gold in the back and also a stone. He could just simply wall here and wall to the TC, and he's safe on that side. So good map setup on Socotra here for Dark. If Chinese don't go full feudal, he dies. Okay. Gate. Sexy gate, Miguel. I really like the look of that gate. I like the way you look. And Dark Scout loses a lot of HP. So Miguel doesn't have to worry about the scout coming in and picking the random villager or anything. He knows he'll win the scout fight. That's that actually matters quite a bit. I had to root for Russians these days. He's a kid, man. He's like 17, 18. Nothing to do with the current situation. He's just a player of Age of Empires 2.
Fuck you all. Your lives
He
are
happens
so
to
sad.
live
I get
somewhere.
A charity tax break just for hanging out
Jive,
with
thank you for the 20 months. Thank you,
From
thank
your
you, thank
lips to
you.
God's nips.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Appreciate it. It's been 20 months. That's crazy. Do you think a scorpion could have saved Dark last game? No. No. Maybe like a super venomous scorpion that could have infected all the eagles? Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Guys, stop. 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 Thank you. All right, Miguel comes forward with the scout, and Dark trying to get a little bit of revenge for that gate. And he's going to attempt to wall that scout in, but Miguel gets out in time. And Dark is now going for Loom. Dark is thinking about clicking up. He's got 500 food in the bank, but Miguel's up first, and Miguel has 2 more villagers. Power of the Chinese there. Do you think it's always worth going forward with the Ville to lame deer? I don't know. I don't do it. Like, if you've seen... the only time I played Socotra is on controller player. And if you see me on controller player, I don't lame until I am lamed. And then everything is open. I will make you pay. Hey guys, Spirit of the Law here. I like killing ostriches. On Socotra. Actual good Spirit of the Law impression. I've watched that that intro way too many times, dude. I'm all for mods purging chat right now if it's necessary. It shouldn't be necessary, man. We're all adults. We should be fine. All right, so Miguel coming forward with a bunch of villagers. And he's on stone with 10. So he's going for another tower rush. And Dark is going to see this. He's going to be like, excusez-moi? Qu'est-ce que le villagers coming le forward? Don's ma shit. And Miguel will say, I don't know what you're talking about. Yo, what's up, Marv? What's up, dude? Okay, so this tower is going to cut off this farm. It will also deny the stone a little bit. See if Miguel walls this in. Aha, he's learning. He's learning, people. He's learning. And he's going to wall it in with stone walls. Over on this side, Scout goes down for both players as Dark goes for a Spearman. And I think even a tower like on these production buildings wouldn't be bad for Miguel. Yeah. Like a tower right here cuts off the gold. As long as you wall it up, cuts off the gold. You can also snag a few of the archers when they're coming out of here. And Dark needs to respond to this. Dark is going for a counter tower there. And he's actually sending vills out. Miguel is going to wall up here. Dark could delete these buildings. But you don't want to delete your production buildings. You really don't. Dark is going to try and keep this open with the archer. Miguel gets the wall down. And the villagers cannot access this tower. And he immediately kills the archer with his own tower. Gonna start running away here. One villager goes down for Dark. Miguel dodges, dips, dives. And dodges around that arrow. And it's gonna be purely tower v tower. But then Miguel, like, what? Why? Keska le villager coming back with le un HP. He loses a vill there anyway. Idle TC time more for Miguel. That was mostly at the beginning there. So he's still up by 3 vills right now. And he's going to be repairing this tower. And Dark needs to sit inside this for a long time. And Dark is not on stone. He's got stone over here. He's going to be wasting his remaining 70 repairing this. Meanwhile, Miguel has been at stone at his base. And Dark loses a villager repairing the tower. Damn, dude. But he's coming around with villagers this way, and Miguel's just going to simply remake the walls, keep repairing this tower, keep idling Dark over here. Dark is not making any archers anymore, and Miguel is now going out to gold, and he feels pretty safe at his own base. Stop the French, bro? No. That's my response. Thank you very much. We need a Dave French emote. Actually, not a bad idea. If someone wants to make a Dave... How did this archer get here? Oh, I guess it popped out of the other side of the archer range. That's clever from Dark. He's going to sit here with this archer. If the vills pop out to take it down, he's going to be shooting them with the tower, and they still need to repair here. So, great stuff from Dark positioning that archer there. And now he's got two of them. Miguel needs to delete and abandon. I think you need to abandon this position, my friend. Get out. He's not going to, though. He's not going to. He's going to continue to fight this tower battle. And every time Dark pops out to repair, he targets the vills. Dark is at 26 stone now. Won't be able to repair pretty soon. 3 archers now, though. And the villagers are getting awfully weak. There goes one villager. Almost 2. Dark repairing. Dark is going to win this. I think Miguel needed to abandon this position earlier. This is untenable. And yeah, now he leaves, but he's going to lose a bunch of his vills. He did manage to wall those archers in, which is nice. She survives. We'll see if Miguel once again sends her back into the action like he did the one earlier. Can you cast in Morse code? No. All right, so now Dark needs to get these archers out of here. He's going to attack the wall with his villagers. And let's look at the farming eco from Dark. He's got 13 farms. Miguel is sitting at 8 farms. Miguel does have quite a bit of food in the bank, though. I know he's gathering gold, too. He's gone for an archer range. Should probably make a tower over here. He's gone for skirmishers, but I think a tower here would be nice. You know there's archers coming from Dark. You've seen them. Hello, baby. Why every time you mention me live is never a good thing? Do I ever mention you live? Baby? Alright, one skirmisher here from Miguel. And that's going to be enough, apparently, to push him away, even without getting the armor. Buying some food. 16 on gold. Dark now goes on to stone. Dark's farm eco looking really good. 15 farms here. Food eco is sustainable. And Miguel is still on stone, so maybe thinking castle? This stone's going to run out, though. Got a lot on gold. Maybe he buys himself a castle. I love Socotra. I like it too, dude. I like it too. I feel like Socotra is like... You know, sometimes you go to a restaurant for like nice food, you know, and you're looking for that all-in dining experience. You know, the smells, the colors, the plating, the ambiance, the bottle of wine beforehand. That's not Socotra. That might be another tournament, right? Socotra is that greasy 3 a.m. pizza that you funnel down your throat. And it tastes really good at the time. But you wouldn't eat it every day. Don't question mark me. You know exactly what I'm talking about, Cook. And you regret it later? No, man, no. I can't understand why pros almost never wall the corners. What are you talking about? Miguel doesn't really need to wall here if he's got an archer range, right? He's defending with skirmishers. 4 a.m. grease pizza? No, 4 a.m. grease pizza is worse. 4 a.m. grease pizza is like the wall. That's what 4 a.m. grease pizza is. This is 2 a.m. little bit of grease pizza. Your mic has some feedback, does it? I don't think so. Doesn't? Maybe you have my stream open at some other place. And there we go. There we go. He doesn't. Oh, no. Does he have enough to buy the extra? He needs 14 stone. There we go. And he has to buy 100. And now he's going for a castle here. And oh, boy, Dark is coming out. Dark has enough for a castle. It's going to be castle v castle here. Both players with range units. Miguel started building first. But Dark has more villagers here. Both castles will likely go up. And I think Miguel's is going to be in a better position. Dark is now losing a lot of villagers here. Miguel has not lost any villas yet. 3 villagers going down for Dark. Castle for Dark goes up. Miguel's castle will go up, but he's going to lose villas now. And yeah, she was coming back for the action. See, she wanted to. She definitely wanted to. And now they're building a siege workshop here. Dark, however, has the option to make Hussite wagon, which can simply roll their way into the economy from Miguel and start harassing. And it's going to be very difficult for Miguel to deal with that with only an archery range. Both players now going for petards. I think, I don't know. It's so difficult. It's so difficult to know when you should be going for petards, right? Siege workshop behind here from Dark. He's thinking about a ram. Miguel's thinking about a ram as well. Castle from Dark has not been touched by the petards yet from Miguel. Whereas Miguel has been hit by 1 petard already. Boom. There we go. Ram is now attacking both of them. Miguel will ungarrison to hit this ram with his villagers. Micro's got to be on point here. Micro's got to be on point, and it is indeed. And the petard now almost connects with the castle. Hussite wagon on the way. So he stopped petard production. Ungarrisons the villagers once again. Oh, this is so involved. And now the Hussite wagon is out. Villagers now engaging against that ram. Miguel attacking them with the castle. Villagers will fall here. Petard coming out. Oh, Miguel, the garrison micro, dude. Everything depends on this castle. His tournament hopes depend on this castle. He can't really go for another ram here because of the mangonel. And the petards just keep dying before they connect with the castle. Murder holes is the play here, I think. Murder holes, masonry. Get that university up. Start learning, castle people. He wasted so many petards. Yeah. All right, villagers come out again. It's only 5 villagers now, so he's losing more and more every single time. And the mangonel is simply attacking this ram. Pop. He finally connects with that. 3 Hussite wagons out, though. Only 1 villager left alive in there. Another ram on the way, and Dark simply repairs, and Miguel is going to find his way out of Masters of Socotra 2 qualifiers, likely. Although Dark is at 26 vil. Hang on a second. Wait a second. Hang on. Wait a second. Dark is at 26 villagers. And Miguel almost has enough stone for another castle. But still, there are Hussite wagons here. And Hussite wagons are very dangerous.
I'm so sad I get a charity tax break just for hanging out with you.
Wait a second.
Elevate, thank you for the 12 months, dude. Thank you for the year. Wait a second, indeed. Dude, this set is hype, honestly. This is really good. Miguel, you need a castle, my friend. And you need to figure out a solution to these, because right now you got nothing. Knights feel good against Hussite wagons. Siege feels okay, but he doesn't have any of those answers. And Miguel says, GG, well played. Good stuff from Dark there, taking it 3-1 over Miguel. And Miguel's out of the qualifiers, unfortunately. But he played well today. Thank you for the sub again, Elevid. Thank you for all the follows, guys. Appreciate it. Too early? What is he going to do against these? That's the question. He can force up a castle somewhere. But what does he do if these just decide to run into his wood line? You need monks. And you need to get redemption for those. You need knights. He doesn't have the stables for them. Maybe he could have dropped stables. But then he won't really have the food eco or the gold eco for knights, other than a couple of them. Do you think Miguel knows about the Ville difference? I think even if he did, it wouldn't really matter here, would it? Is Belgium still here? What would you have done, Belgium? I saw you in the chat. You can't hide from me. I know you lurk. You have pro in your name, so I'm asking you the question. Is he here? He's here. Everyone at him. Belgium, what would you have done? He's just gonna come back to his second tab and it's just gonna all be highlighted. Yo, Zilman, thank you for the prime and for the follow, dude. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Welcome, brother. All right, let's look at the stats here. Oh, we're waiting on Belgium's response. Still nothing. Still nothing. Look at that KD. Oh my god. So similar. You have to wonder, though, if Miguel had garrisoned... if he had set his gather point on his castle, so instead of setting it, I think what he did is he set the flag directly on the castle. And I think what you need to do here is set the flag right here. So your petards pop out this way, and they don't pop up here and go over there if this area is blocked by some sort of unit. So if Miguel had set the flag here, I think he would have he would have won the castle battle. Poor guy might be cooking or something watching this stream. Come on now. Dude, he's not even here. How many of you are AFK? We get some ones in the chat if you're AFK. Yes. Oh, Havoc's here. I see. Okay. Damn, that game was really close. Why not save up a few petards and go for instant kill? I don't know. But, well, I guess Bass, maybe like if you're gonna ungarrison the villagers to attack the rams, saving up petards is gonna be annoying because you're gonna be ungarrisoning all the time the petards and having to put them back into the castle, right? So that's gonna be a little bit, yeah. You made me walk to the PC for this? Good. Good. You need exercise. Your mom keeps telling me you need exercise. Don't ask me how I know. You can click shift. Ah, that's right. Still not something you think about in a frantic game.